Hi, I'm Daniel Benoit from THD Lab, AS 137th convention. I'm introducing a new product that we have designed. A friend of mine, Jean-Luc Lourado, me, Daniel Benoit, we have designed a computer retrofit to replace the computer on SSL 4000, 6000 and 8000 boards. The product is the Tangerine automation interface. It's a simple box which has really a powerful set of computers inside that turns the flat cable usually used on the computer on the back of the SSL to a USB interface, which brings 32 channels of automation data in the form of either UE or MACI control protocol or MIDI mapping. So the interface basically connects to the console. We have a small version because the bigger are too heavy to travel with. So this is a small section, 8. It only needs one flat cable to connect to the first bank of the interface. This is the power connector. We have now a really, sorry to show like this, a really small computer power supply is needed for the computer. It's only a 14 watt consumption. The other one was 1800 watt. So there's no more need for cooling because the box is really only 14 watt. It's cool. If we look at the interface, we can see this is a Macintosh. We can see in the panel that it simply shows as a MIDI device. You see SSL automation, we'll probably change the name, but you see here there's 5 ports. The 4 first are for UE automation, and the 5th one is for expansion and total recall data. So you plug it and it's right now available as a device. If I'll go into the view menu to stop the session. Okay, now what is needed is to tell the computer, like Pro Tools, that you have a new controller which talks UE protocol, and you map it to the right port, which I only have one here, so only one is needed. And the same for the output, predefined. I'll go to automation number 1. A 4 cable setup, so 32 channel, we need to have all those 4 mapped to the corresponding IOs, MIDI IOs. So that's about it. There's a few things that need to be done because now you have a hardware controller. So a few setup in the preference, that would take about 30 seconds to do once, then after it's always done. And voila, you've got now a complete control of your console. If you see, I can mix. So now I'm live. I'm placing my mix. If I want, I can record this mix. All I have to do is now put the Pro Tools in record mode, which is done easily. All the switches are active. They can map different mode. This is a read. This is off. You can see on the Pro Tools here, it's changing from different automation mode. And now I'm writing automation data on all the tracks. So as soon as I press, sorry, I forgot a bit of setup to do. You need to tell that the MIDI number, the MIDI information is coming from the SSL. It was already there, sorry. Okay, so this way, there's a communication that automates a few moves, like I'll place my mix. Sorry, I'm not a good mix engineer, but you can see all the mix that are being written to the tracks. Voila. So if I'm really happy with this mix, all I need to do now is tell Pro Tools, mix to the end, keep my mix, that's the first mix, so I'll press this small button here in the, sorry, my mouse is not going, it should press this button here. So that's Where's my mouse? It's going there. Voila. And then you click stop. You see when I press stop, everything went to read mode. So you can now not erase your mix. So these are the automatic feature that is really intuitive. And then I can just play back my mix. And you'll see the faders, they are now moving with the automation data. Simple, people are used to this. The interface is the learning curve is about 5 minutes, I think so. The fader won't move because it's not a moving fader automation, it's a VC automation. We have the product for the moving faders automation coming out in about a month and a half because it's obvious that people with automation will want the same system. So we're designing it. It's going to be the same box with different hardware inside, but matched to the moving fader section. We will have option on this system. This is a prototype, but it's the touchscreen. I'll just stop the computer, sorry. This is the touchscreen that will give you access in the drop-in in the intersection of your console, transport, shuttle, automation control, total recall. So everything here can be saved in the Pro Tools session as a MIDI track. So once you have saved this, all fader position and button switch are saved. When you want to recall them, all you need to do is to visualize the position. Solution for us to visualize is simple. We have a web server inside. This version doesn't have it because it's the basic, but with the option, you get a Cat5 connector, which is a web server that pushes to the browser the web page of the Total Recall. So you can have it on the web. If you have it on the web, you can use your iPhone, iPad, any tablet, any computer can read the simple visual interface. And we will have, it's being cut right now, this version doesn't have a HDMI output at the same time, so you can have it on the big screen with a flat panel display, simple TV or anything that can be used to display the same information. So this is the system, Tangerine Automation Interface. We are working on the moving faders. People that want moving faders on their SSL will be able to add them, 8 at a time. Their design, we're currently working on the faceplate, the look, but this is an option that's going to be available in 2014. That's about it. Thank you.